We're talking about January 6th. I watched the first 20 minutes. I have read for 18 months now as this committee basically has been leaking to the New York Times, to the Washington Post, to CNN, to MSNBC, all of their findings from their investigation and all these details, right? This is, I believe, a colossal misunderstanding of what the American public wants you to focus on. $5 a gallon gas, 8.6% inflation, surging murder rates all over the country, okay? All of this is the reality of what we're dealing with right now. And you're going to be focused on something that happened 18 months ago? Really, this is the third impeachment trial of Donald Trump. The goal is to keep Donald Trump from being reelected president in 2024. And I don't particularly care about any of this right now. If Trump runs for president, you can try to hang January 6th on him, getting ready for 2024. But I believe what is going to happen is whoever wins the Republican nomination is going to be the next president of the United States. And I believe the Republican nomination fight is going to come down to two men in a battle royale. I think it's going to be Donald Trump against Ron DeSantis. I'm just telling you that's where we're headed, okay? Neither one of those guys has told me, hey, Clay, I'm running. I'm not trying to get out in front and say, oh, I'm just telling you, I believe that both Donald Trump and Ron DeSantis are going to run for president of the United States in 2024, and one of the two of them is going to be the nominee, and they will be the next president of the United States, okay? I don't know what Democrats are going to do. I don't know that it matters. I think they're probably going to try to drag Joe Biden weekend at Bernie's 2 style across the finish line, 82-year-old Joe Biden. I think he's going to get destroyed. I think if the Republicans pick a decent candidate in 2024, and I think it's going to be Trump or DeSantis, they will destroy whoever the Democrat candidate is. But first, we've got to get to the midterms. And I believe in the midterms, Republicans are going to pick up over 30 House of Representative seats, and I believe they will pick up 3 Senate seats. So my forecast is come waking up in November 9th, November 10th, when all these votes have come in, I believe that we're going to be sitting at 53-47 Republican control of the Senate and a 30-seat increase in Republicans in the House, which is going to lead to a fairly substantial majority in the House for the Republicans. And those may be low numbers, but I think that's where we're headed. And what I would say in general, people say, what would you tell, Donald Trump as they're going after him in the midterms? It's not landing any punches. This is like being in the ring with a drunk guy who's just throwing haymakers left and right that aren't landing in any way. And the only way you have any difficulty with it is if you decide to get into a fist fight with a drunk guy. What ends up happening is you both end up rolling around on the ground. I would just let the drunk Democrats continue to throw their Hail Marys in every direction, stay out of the ring, and eventually they're going to continue to do what they've been doing for the last 18 months, which is knock themselves out. I don't think Trump needs to get engaged in any way with them. He's already been impeached for January 6th. This is a third different impeachment show trial, and I don't believe that there are going to be any consequences of these January 6th hearings because basically everything has already been leaked to the media. There's nothing new that's coming out here if you've been actually paying attention to it. So that in and of itself is the storyline that I believe exists out there for January 6th. But if you want me to look ahead, what is going to happen is landslide Republican midterm. Joe Biden basically has nothing that he can do for 2 years. I actually think there's a good chance that Democrats are going to force Joe Biden out or try to. Biden's going to decide at 82 that he wants to try to run again. We'll see what happens there. But I think the next president of the United States is either going to be Ron DeSantis or Donald Trump. They're going to have a all-time battle in the Republican presidential primary for 2024. That is, I believe, where we are headed in the future if you want me to predict going forward.